People, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here because something about this shooting doesn't sit right with a lot of people. And we're going to break down why. America isn't buying this at face value. The White House Correspondents Dinner shooting involving Donald Trump is already being explained, framed, and packaged. But a lot of people feel like things are moving too fast and key questions aren't being addressed. If you one of those people, drop a one. Salutes to everyone in the building. Glad to be back. Tonight we're going to break down what's confirmed. Did I say tonight? Be today, right? Today, rather, we're going to break down what's confirmed and what doesn't add up to some observers, and why events like this always seem to follow the same pattern: shock, quick conclusions, and immediate political impact. There is a pattern. And if you're not intelligent, guess what? You don't pick up on patterns. Now, to pick up on patterns is exclusively reserved to intelligent people. Seriously. If you're not good at picking up on patterns, I have no problem telling you you have low intellect. Yeah. If you can't see the patterns involved, that we have a president in office who's the only president that's been an actor. Let me say that again. America has never had a president that come from Hollywood. We never had a president with a background in acting, but we got one now. And it seems like with this acting ass president in office, it's just so many staged events. Like, it's just two plus two, right, equals four. The thing that we got this Hollywood ass president in office, and out of all the presidents, he's the one they want to shoot the most. There's been several assassination attempts on his life, but the shooter never succeed, y'all. The shooter. Let me explain something to y'all people. I was in the military. You don't gotta take everything I say hook, line, and sinker, but if that means something to you, then there it go. Here's what I'm gonna tell you from a military perspective. It is harder to breach the perimeter and to get these kind of weapons cross that perimeter and even get anywhere near these kind of high profile people than it is to shoot them once you're there. Let me say that again, and I want y'all to think about this. It is harder for a sniper to get near their target than to actually shoot their target. See, the thing is, most of the sniper work is breaching the perimeter and sneaking up on my target without being seen and having a location, after doing all that where I can snipe him. See, the first part is the whole mission. If you're a sniper, 80% of your job is breaching the perimeter and going undetected. Shooting a man is the little part. See, you think a sniper, oh, I shoot people. No, you don't if you can't even get to them. The sniper got to be skilled at getting near his target. And that's the most hardest part of being a sniper. Did you know that? Did you know that the hardest part of being a sniper ain't even landing your target and shooting nobody? It ain't shooting it's stealth. You don't have a shot if you don't have stealth. You don't have a chance at a shot if you can't get near your target. And getting near your target is a skill, because your targets make it very hard to get near them. And I'm going to tell you something. It is so hard to get near your target to the fact that if you just so happen to be skilled enough to get near your target, that's a dead man. If you're a sniper and you skilled enough to get near your target, that's a dead man. See, you can be a sniper, we can give you a target, but if that target is well protected, it don't matter that we put a hit on them and you're a sniper. It don't matter that you can shoot good. You ain't gonna get no shot. You ain't gonna never get a chance to get him. So now you see the problem of any shooter here that I'm telling y'all. And I'm telling you something from a military perspective. If you're skilled enough to get up on your target, you ain't finna not kill them, dog, every fucking time. Think about what I'm telling you. The hardest thing for me to do is even get near my target. And we got 3 attempts on this man's life where the shooter got near their target and did not complete the mission. Dude, do you know what happened to John F. Kennedy? His shooter got near him one fucking time, and that was the end of his goddamn TV show, sir. This is reality we're dealing with. Tupac shooters didn't have a lot of chances to get near him. They capitalized on the few times they did. If you're a shooter, and this is how, and to niggas in the streets, y'all know I'm telling the truth. If you're a shooter and you just so happen to get the drop on your ops and you didn't take it, that's reprimandable, man. Because you don't always get the chance to catch the op slipping. So you ain't gonna keep missing him and I missed him and oh, I didn't get him this time. Especially when you dealing with high profile shooters that's sent to take out a president and who supposedly planned it for so long. And if you planned it for that long, it shows because you were able to breach the perimeter with weapons, which is damn near impossible to do, which raises red flags. Either the snipers are very skillful or Trump got some serious security issues. Now they want us to believe the latter. They want to say, well, Trump's security issues is very serious. His security is shitty. And people, trust me, that ain't it. The reason these people keep breaching the perimeter with weapons is because it's staged. You try to breach one of those perimeters with a weapon and see if you get through. Because it's either one or two things. Either I'm sneaky as hell and I can get through, or Trump security eating cheeseburgers and shit, just watching niggas with a book bag walk through the damn perimeter. We're talking about the president's security. We ain't talking about Walmart security, nigga. You think the president's security that lackluster? If they was, that man would have been dead. It's real people out here that want Trump dead, not these fakers. And the real people will never get a chance to get near that man. If you got near Trump, it's because that shit staged and it's all some Hollywood shit. You ain't getting near that man and you a real threat. Are y'all out y'all rabbits? See, this just my little intro before we really get into everything here, right? We got to revisit this Butler, Pennsylvania incident and look at the similarities and how these situations unfold.
Donald Trump is raising major red flags after this purported shooting at the White House Correspondents Dinner last night at that Washington, D.C. Hilton. As soon as the shooting took place, immediately the MAGA influencer started posting things like this. Tonight is one more reason for the new White House Trump ballroom. Thank God President Trump is building the White House ballroom. This is why we need Trump's ballroom.
Now, if y'all think this is realistic, this is a campaign being rolled out. And this is more proof that our life is a stage. This whole world is fake as hell, man. It's fake, bro. You got if you telling me that the president just had another assassination attempt on his life, and the first thing everybody goes spamming is new ballroom, the same wording. And guess, in case y'all didn't know, guess how much tax dollars go to Trump if they pass the new ballroom policy? $400 million. Folks, that's $500 million of our money that Trump is going to get just because of a staged shooting. Now, a lot of people say, why is it, who cares if it's staged, or why would they stage it? I'm giving you money amounts, right? You don't think $500 million if worth staging something, especially when you're surrounded by actors. Trump himself is an actor. Come on, people, wake up.
We need the White House ballroom. All of Donald Trump's MAGA influencers immediately, I mean, within 9 minutes of the purported shooting, they started pushing that message. Then you had MAGA Mike Johnson purportedly running away from the shooting, but then immediately thereafter, the House Republican official GOP account posts the following: fight, 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 with a fist emoji and an American flag. This is what they're going to do each time now. Then you had MAGA influencers posting things like this: shooter at the White House Correspondents Dinner. Shooter is dead. Thank you, Secret Service. And they're taking like glam shots of themselves. I think they then deleted it, but they're doing like weird glam shots. Then you had Dana White.
Glam shots after a freaking assassination attempt. Glamour shots. Are you hearing me?
Basically glorifying what took place. I mean, Dana White, one of Trump's top allies, they're doing the UFC fight together in a few months at the White House, apparently based on our taxpayer dollars. That's what they're spending their money on. Then Dana White's like, this was effing awesome. I took it all in. This is effing awesome. So you're saying that a purported shooting at the White House Correspondents Dinner is awesome?
You know why? Because it is think about it. Trump has been losing a lot of credibility. Trump ratings is going down from a lot of his people. He's desperate. He's desperate, man. This is perfect to get people back galvanized around Trump. Poor old Trump. He must be doing something right if they want to kill him, right? I just went over this yesterday. When a person can't give you tangibles, they try to gain your respect and honor through the victimhood shit. Oh, they trying to kill me. So I don't care. Presidents die every day, B. I don't care. They just gonna replace another puppet and put him there. I don't care what happened to y'all, folks. You can die right now, nigga. That shit, I'm asleep fine. Right? I don't care about these people, and I ain't gonna lie like I do. I don't care about none of them. So, yeah, these people, you know, my thing is this right here. This helps Trump because instead of him really legitimately getting the people from behind him because he's doing good things for us, another approach you can take when you've sold the people out to still gain some honor from them or respect from them is the victim approach. They trying to kill me. They trying to kill me. So what? That's proof that you're doing something for us? No. Yeah, I think it's all staged, man. Real talk.
As you're all pushing a message about building the golden ballroom now and how
people, I rarely believe any damn thing that I see on TV nowadays. Right? I'm not a idiot box consumer like that. I question the shit on TV because I've been on the earth long enough to know that the media is full of dirty tricks. That's a quote from Tupac, by the way. The media is full of dirty tricks, man.
This shows we need the ballroom. And then later I'll show you Donald Trump's like, and this isn't going to deter us from our ability to win in Iran. And I'm like watching this. I'm like,
yeah,
what are we talking about?
Right.
Could we talk about whether there were serious security breaches that took place at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Can we talk about the act that actually happened? We're immediately going to build golden ballrooms, covering up for the disastrous and catastrophic war in Iran.
Yeah.
You have Dana White, Donald Trump's like top supporter and ally. This was awesome. What, are you going to start doing the fight, fight, fight shoes again? You're going to start selling the merch? Is that what's going to happen today? Here's what Dana White said. Play this clip.
This is awesome.
It started getting noisy. Tables getting flipped over, guys running in with guns, and they were screaming, "Get down!" I didn't get down. It was fucking awesome. I literally.
Did you hear this, man? Bro, do you hear this, man? It was fucking awesome. They were shooting at us. Bro, if you think that was awesome, why don't you move your ass to LA, nigga? Like, look at this dumb ass. It was fucking awesome. People were getting under tables. Bombs were dropping. There were limbs. flying because of shrapnel popping people's eyes out, right? There was a nuclear bomb dropped, and it was fucking awesome, man. Let me tell you, man, I wish you would have been there, man. There was children getting hit. Like, who the fuck, dude, this man think that he talking about that shit like he just rode a roller coaster ride. If you would have saw this shit and you didn't know what happened, you would say, bro, did you just get off a roller coaster? Yeah, it was fucking awesome, man. It looped us around. It did 10 flips in the sky. Like, what the fuck? Bro talking about this shit like it was a fairground ride. Can I go again? Man, it was fucking awesome, eh? Bro, if you think that shit's awesome, we can move you to Chicago, nigga, for real. Let's move this nigga to Normal Avenue, Lamb Run. Let's move your ass to Compton, my nigga. You gonna have an awesome life. We move you to the hood.
Took every minute of it in, and it was a pretty crazy, unique experience.
So you were on the aisle? What exactly?
He can't stop smiling. Like, if a nigga starts shooting right now in this hallway, this dude would have an orgasm. This dude, oh my God, oh, another shot, psh, oh, another shot, psh, oh man, don't tell me you're gonna drop the bomb too. Oh, he's pulling the grenade pin, oh my God, this is fucking awesome, people.
What exactly did you see?
Like, this dude right here really is convincing that is all real. Dude, when you go through situations like this, you are traumatized. You're not exhilarated. You're not thrilled. This ain't a fucking roller coaster ride. Your life could have just ended, but it was fucking awesome, dude.
I literally took every minute of it in, and it was a pretty crazy, unique experience.
So you were on the aisle? What exactly did you see?
We were sitting right in front of the table.
Okay.
Right in front of where the president was.
Yes. And what exactly happened? So someone got tackled or like what?
Nobody got tackled, but guys came in looking for shooters. And they came toward our table. I thought the shooter was over by us or something. But, yeah.
So you didn't see the actual attack yourself? Okay.
Who is this guy? He better not be security. If this is my security talking like that, he's fired immediately. I would tell him, who was that one security guy? I would ask all my people, listen, the guy that just did that interview, fire his ass. You know, the one who said that the shooting attempt was awesome. Yeah, we got to get rid of him. You can't be security saying that shit was awesome because it's y'all fault that he breached the perimeter with weapons, dummy. That's right. Which lets me know this shit some bullshit is all staged. It's all staged, man. Ain't no way your security saying it's awesome when y'all need to be getting your ass handed to you right now because y'all failed. And you talking to me like it was a roller coaster ride and oh man, it was great. And wait, you can't be security.
And then you had Pete Hegseth walking around the room after the incident looking like this. Play the clip.
Do you see this dude's face?
And then right before this all...
Oh, look, you saw his face. This nigga had the crackhead lip, the lockjaw lip. Like you just hit that good shit and it lock your shit this way, right? Yeah, that is a 8-ball lip if I've never seen one, son. That's a FOS lip. Yeah, full of shit. Yeah.
And then you had Pete Hegseth walking around the room after the incident looking like this. Play the clip. And then right before this all unfolded, Caroline Levitt said the following. Remember this? Here, play this clip.
Ready to rumble, is he not?
He is ready to rumble. I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald
Listen what she about to say before anything happened.
J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight.
Do you hear this? This is before the shooting, people. And she told you this is going to be classic Donald Trump, faking shootings. She didn't say it like that, but she said it, nigga. She got a smile on, but she telling you something if you listening. Why you ain't listening? She said, listen, this shit going to be classic Donald Trump, a fake ass shooting. Listen again and you going to hear it that way. Listen. Listen to it.
Donald J. Trump. It'll be.
Let me rewind it if you don't think she said, listen, man, this gonna be typical Donald Trump staged ass shootings. Listen, you need a translator. Let me play it for you.
Said the following. Remember this? Here, play this clip.
Ready to rumble, is he not?
He is ready to rumble. I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in.
What's so funny about shots being fired? Because if you're talking about like you taking a shot at me subliminally, that ain't funny. There will be some shots being fired. Shots gonna be fired. That's fucking hilarious. Hey, shout out to Jay Scaramella. This guy had ties to NASA, but you know NASA is an acting agency. So I'm pretty sure they got actors in other crisis actor situations staging our reality. Alleged White House correspondent. Let's pull up the receipts here from Jay Scaramella. We appreciate the love, Jay. You guys got anything for me?
It's going to be really.
You see what Jay did? Here we go. Jay says here, alleged White House Correspondents Dinner shooter has worked at NASA. Cole Thomas Allen was an intern at NASA in 2014 working on AI models for mapping planets. He reportedly graduated from Caltech as an engineer. What's up with all of these space people, bro? Yeah, man. This shit's crazy. You know that one of the Artemis astronauts played in, forgot the name of that movie, but they exposed her. I'll be doing my stream about her. Let's play some more of this. This is a good video.
Really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I love it all. And you wrote most of it, you said.
I can't take credit. In true Donald Trump fashion, the man puts his pen to the paper himself. So it's a lot of his own work.
And then one of the Fox correspondents was calling into Fox after the purported incident took place. And they seemed to indicate that Caroline Leavitt's husband was telling the Fox host who was calling in, be very careful, things are about to go down tonight. And then the phone the line cuts off. They're like, it looks like we lost the reporter. It looks like the reporter's no longer here. Watch for yourself what takes place and you be the judge. Play this clip.
I want to just quickly tell you, I was sitting next to Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary's husband. He was one of our guests. He was seated right next to me. And, right as the dinner was starting, the national anthem happened. And then he kind of leaned over and said, I watched you on TV. You do a great job. You need to be very safe. And he was just very serious when he said that to me. And he kind of looked around the room and he said, there are some.
Damn, Citizen Man said they staged this one. Oh my fucking God. Citizen Man salutes my nigga. Yo, when Citizen Man say they staged this shit, they staged it, dog. I got to just say it, bro. Because he tried to give them a benefit of the doubt, man. Salutes to him. Caroline Leavitt told reporters before the event that shots will be fired tonight. Facts.
Sounds like we lost Aisha's phone there. And this happens, by the way, especially when you have so many people.
Like Trump it's either one or two things with Trump. Either he's the luckiest president we ever had or the most unfortunate, but it's a paradox because it's both of them, right? He's the most unfortunate president we ever had because no other president in the history of America had these many attempts on their life. But however, he's the most luckiest president we ever had, because no other president had this amount of attempts on their life and they still here to live to tell about it like Trump. So all these attempts were failures, which is statistically stupid when you think about it. Let's look at the history of presidential assassinations. The shooter planned the shit out. He executed to perfection like JFK. Ain't no second chances. Ain't no, oh, I missed him this time, but I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Like, ain't gonna be no next time, because every time we see the where we slipping at, we tighten security. It's like, you gotta think about it. How do Trump get caught slipping more than a gangster in LA? You got gang members in LA that ain't slipping this much by they ops, where they ops is saying, nigga, you know I could have got you 3 times now, but I spared you. Man, it's really real talk. If you're slipping one time, you're a real lucky man if you live after that. Let alone talk about slipping 3-4 times and your ops still ain't got you. Now, in the case of the president, is even worse, because we're talking about shooters that gotta be skilled enough to sneak weapons past the country's most trained security and most hardest perimeter breach to breach. If you're an infiltrator, you doing what these shooters are doing here with Trump would be your hardest missions in your life. These would be some of your hardest missions as a hitman, to get near Trump, let alone have a chance to shoot him. And if you just so happen to carry all that out, you ain't gonna not make the shot, right? The hardest part is getting to the man. The easiest shit is pointing and squeezing at him. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. So what are the odds of these shooters being so smart that they can breach this perimeter with weapons, but so dumb that they never hit their target? Now compare that with JFK. If somebody wants you dead and they keep getting a chance to get you right up on you, they ain't that clumsy. Shooters ain't this clumsy. You know, so you know it ain't that hard to point a gun at somebody and pull the damn trigger once I'm up on them and I see them. The hard part is done. I got them slipping now. I'm up on them and I'm the ops and they don't see me. Boom, gotcha. You ain't got too many rappers that's living after that. Look at Julio Fulio. Look at FBG Duck. Look at Pop Smoke. Man, when your shooters get the drop on you, it's very rare that you gonna come out of this shit unscathed every time with a little scratch on you. This don't happen in the hood. It don't happen in reality, y'all. When somebody wants your ass dead for real and they got the opportunity, they don't miss it that many times that you see with Trump. Something fishy about that.
Attempting to utilize the same cell service at the same time. I did want to add this while we had a moment. I was just reading.
And by the way, when Donald Trump was escorted out, when by the way, the purported shooter never got into the actual ballroom area where the event was taking place. It was kind of outside, apparently ran through the magnometers. That's what they're saying. And never actually got, into the room itself. But then when the Secret Service was telling Donald Trump, hey, we got to get up, you got to get up, Donald Trump couldn't walk straight and just fell flat on his face. I'm going to do a whole other video after this about Donald Trump's collapsing health. Watch what I'm going to do in 90 minutes. You're going to want to watch the next video as well, because
this dude had a first couple of minutes of his videos. I was looking at it and I was so interested that I said, we're going to open up with his stuff before I even finished the whole video, because I saw this is going to be quite thorough. His name is Midas Touch if y'all want to go sub.
I'm going to compare what happened here. I'm going to talk about Butler, Pennsylvania. I'm going to talk about how Donald Trump's never produced his medical records. I'm going to talk about how at the press conference last night, Donald Trump started falling asleep.
And what think about all of this is like red flags in the medical records. Like, come on, bro.
But here's Donald Trump falling on the floor when Secret Service tells him, you know, you got to get up now. You got to get up now. Play this clip.
There's the president.
Then you had Stephen Miller like holding the chest of his pregnant girlfriend. It almost looks like he's using his pregnant girlfriend as pregnant wife.
As like a shield.
Wife, rather, sorry, as a human shield. Other weird things that were happening. We saw a lot of reporters looked like they were kind of taking wine bottles with them after the shooting. Like after this incident took place, they all were.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Oh, the party over? Really? Come on, man. It wasn't nothing but a few shots. So we gotta go. Security. We gotta leave right now. Yep, y'all gotta. Well, shit, maybe I'll take some of this wine right here. Dude, this champagne. So, that was some good shit we drinking.
Were focused on taking the wine home for themselves. That's pretty odd. Talking about the trending topics on social media, the big trending topics were
shout out to hydrogen.
Butler, referring to Butler, Pennsylvania. Another trending topic was staged. That was another trending topic yesterday. You also had Jeanine Pirro, Donald Trump's United States attorney for Washington, D.C., his top prosecutor in D.C., the Fox host, who's now the top prosecutor. She was ready to go and make her video. She had a selfie video ready to go within minutes after this purported.
If I was over all these psyops, I would make a rule. I said, listen, man, when we run out this psyop on these sheeple, with all that clout chasing on social media, man, like quit with the glamour shots, the selfies and all that. Right? Shut your damn mouth and go home. We already doing too much, all right?
Shooting, you can watch for yourself. Here, play this clip.
I'm at the Washington Hilton. I've been taken out of the main ballroom after the sound of the shots fired. The Secret Service is now in charge of this building.
Clout chasing.
This hotel.
It makes it look even more faker.
I just spoke to Mayor Muriel Bowser. She is on her way, and Chief Jeffrey Carroll is on his way. He will be in charge as soon as he gets here.
Then we had Erica Kirk crying and leaving while crying. You could see.
And it was very cringe. She cried more for Trump almost getting shot than she did for her husband actually being assassinated. Some is very weird about Erica Kirk.
See for yourself what took place here. Play this clip.
I just want to go find. And you know that looks fake as hell. I just want to go. You don't get that fake, man. Listen, man, I'm not buying it at all. You didn't even do all that when your own husband got his noodle knocked off. When your own husband got his TV turned off, you didn't shed one real tear. When your own husband got the cheese wiped off his nacho.
We heard from Wolf Blitzer, though, and lots of reporters like Wolf Blitzer were saying before the shooting took place, he said that there was more security at this Washington, D.C. Hilton than Blitzer says he's ever seen in his entire career going to these White House Correspondents Dinner events. And Blitzer's went to like decades and decades. And he said the security was very intense. So you had very intense security there and this still happened. To me, that should be the questions that we're asking. That if we're doing real journalism, that should be the focus, not time to build a ballroom or how courageous are you, Don? Are you so courageous? How are you able to deal with all of these things? No, Donald Trump is a war criminal. This doesn't impact. Donald Trump is a sexual predator. He's a war criminal.
and he's Epstein's homeboy. And what's he's it, man. Listen, we got videos of Trump with Epstein, and they at the little party, and he got his hands going like this, like that dude's a real weirdo. He was Puff Daddy homeboy. For you to be a Trump supporter, I really got that. Let me stop. I don't want to do y'all like that. I love y'all though, man, for real.
Okay, this incident doesn't change any of it. What are we talking about? I know the press wants to now, the White House Correspondents Dinner, right? You know, and the press that wanted to celebrate his fascism, right? They now want to gaslight us and act like, you know, whoa, this is courageous. This is why we were doing it. This is heroic. No, none of stop it. Just stop it. This is a war criminal. This is a criminal regime that puts ICE and Border Patrol, Gestapo in the streets to kill our people. This is a regime that's out there engaged in war crimes and horrible conduct. Anyway, here's what Wolf Blitzer was saying. Here, play this clip.
Others involved with him and what was going on. So I'm now in the lobby of the Washington Hilton Hotel, and all the people who were inside are slowly but surely taking the escalator up, and they're getting ready to leave and see if they could get a ride home one way or another. The security going into the event tonight was incredible. I had never seen security around the Washington.
I don't understand how they keep giving security props when this is failures. Listen, if I hire a security team to protect my life, and in one incident I get shot in the ear, in the next incident the man was able to set off shots inside the venue I'm in, my security is failing me. I don't understand. That's right. A successful security, when they do their job, the threat will never breach the perimeter with a weapon. That's right. I've been doing security my whole career, man. I know what I'm talking about. If you were a security guard for anybody else, and what's keep happening to Trump, keep happening to your client, they're gonna fire your security company. That's right. Ain't no celebrity is gonna keep a security company that let me got shot in the ear. I got shot in the ear. What the hell were you doing, security? How did he get weapons in here? Ain't you checking everybody? How did he get weapons in here? And then when you go to Butler, PA, where we talking about the earshot, no one checking the rooftops. We talking about the best security in the world, and these people are able to shoot Trump in his ear. And we got gang members, rappers, they ops can't even get to them. You got some young rappers out here, they ops been trying to kill them for years, and them boys protecting themselves with the best security and the best team around them. How they team better than the president? I can name you so many rappers right now. They ops want them dead, waiting on them to slip, and they won't even have a chance to even shoot them in the ear. Not even shoot them in the ear. Matter of fact, they ops won't even have a chance to shoot off a gun in the same venue as Kodak Black, or as Zaytoven, or as fill in the blank, Jay-Z. And if my ops able to do that, I'm firing my security that damn day. The fact that y'all keep bragging on security is very weird, man. This is not good security work, and it's very weird. It smells red flag. Let me give a big shout out to Ironworks, man. He said, it must be bizarro world where a black man can get a gun 1,000 miles to the president of America. Y'all better give Ironworks some motherfucking fireballs for that. That's right. That's facts, bro. And you know we about to break down the shooter in a minute. I ain't even about to get to him yet. I was about to get on the fact that his profile is very sketchy. Right, because you don't have a lot of black shooters, let alone this black dude is highly educated. The profile is just fishy. We finna go into it too. We definitely finna break down the shooter at some point. Good stuff, Ironwork. Appreciate the love. We will be opening up the panel too. Let's give a big shout out to the OG Big Dog Philly. Shout out, much love to you, OG Philly.
Washington Hilton Hotel.
And I'm going to tell y'all, that's why I said, if I was in control of these psyops, right? You can't get on your goddamn phone or social media for a full week or 24 hours. We need a time. Y'all talking right after this shit and it looked hella fake. People right after the shoot, well, we were just in the White House and it was amazing. They were shooting that one dude, they did his interview. He said it was amazing. And that's why I said, listen, if I'm the man in charge of fooling the masses with fake shit, I'm telling everybody involved, give me your cell phone right now, man. Give me your goddamn. Ma'am, we need y'all cell phones. Put them in the goddamn bucket right now. Can't nobody go on your social media for 48 hours after this shit. Yeah, y'all give it away. Y'all look fake as hell.
We're at White House.
Look at this guy right here. This shit look fake as hell. Look. Look at this guy. Yeah, we're at the White House right now. They were just shooting. Like, come on, bro. You might as well just fake the shit and shut up. Just fake it and shut up, man. Everybody shut up.
The Washington Hilton Hotel. And all the people who were inside are slowly but surely taking the escalator up, and they're getting ready to leave and see if they can get.
Who are you talking to on the phone? Because they ain't saying shit back. Like, you're talking on the phone like you're a news reporter. We're at the White House right now. Correspondent said that people were getting. Are you reporting an event to the public knowing that you're going to be aired on the news? Because who are filming you while you're on the phone? Are you speaking to the news through the phone? I'm confused with this whole little scene right here, like with the phone on with the. Yeah, I don't know. Because when the news interview you, they have a mic right there. Like, I don't know. This is crazy.
Anyway, here's what Wolf Blitzer was saying. Here, play this clip.
Others involved with him and what was going on. So I'm now in the lobby of the Washington Hilton Hotel.
Oh, let me give a shout out to Frankie Dion Boyd. Welcome to Divine Sage. Thank you for your support, sis. My bad. Hold on. Hey, shout out to Frankie Dion Boyd. Much love.
And all the people who were inside are slowly but surely taking the escalator up, and they're getting ready to leave and see if they could get a ride home one way or another. The security going into the event tonight was incredible. I had never seen security around the Washington Hilton Hotel for a White House Correspondents Dinner or for any other major dinner as tight as it was tonight. And I've been to about 30.
If security was that damn tight, how did a shooter breach their perimeter? I'm tripping. How did the shooter breach their perimeter with weapons? The fact that someone was able to let off shots inside of that venue, my security squad will have a meeting that night. We got to talk. How did somebody get weapons up in here, man? That's what we need to talk about. And they don't want to talk about that. And they don't want to talk about the fact y'all can't be saying that Trump need better security and we trying to spend more money on his security while also commending his security. It's double talk, because that's what's going on. People are saying Trump really need to step his security measures up. Trump said we can prevent this stuff by redesigning the ballroom. It's a $400 million project that they propose. And it's like, how y'all already had that proposed? That's too quick. Think about it. You would think it's almost like you knew it was going to be a shooting and you had a proposal in your back pocket. Like, you see, they tried to take my life. Boom, here's what we need to do to solve it. We need $500 million from the people, and this what we gonna do with it. Y'all rolling that out kind of quick, you think? Like, the shit just happened. How you come up with that quick? Like, this all stuff we need to talk about. And people talking about, well, Trump really need to spend some more money with his security. policies need to be reexamined. Then on the other hand, man, the security was very brave. Oh, the security was tight and awesome. Like, which one is it, man?
Of these White House Correspondents Association dinners over the years that I've been with CNN, and it was just very, very, very intense. And I have no idea if there were any indications that something like this could happen, but I know that security was beefing up potentially for something, and something happened. But the shots were fired just outside the door to the ballroom. The shooter did not.
Okay, so then listen. If the shots were fired outside of the ballroom, you can't be calling that no assassination attempt. That's right. That ain't no assassination attempt, dog. It's not. It's not, bro. It's a. And the thing is, if the security, first of all, you got to give them respect then if the shooter didn't make it into the perimeter with the weapon. So I thought, so that's wrong. So, but if the security did their job, which they did here, they didn't allow him in the building with the weapons. Any violent incident took place outside of their perimeter, and everybody inside that perimeter is protected and safe. So it's just it looks fishy because it's such a reach to call this an assassination attempt. Now that I heard that, it's such a done reach to say. And then whose life is he attempt? If a dude outside of a ballroom shooting shots, how we know he there to kill Trump? Y'all assuming, oh, he there for Trump and he want. This is so stupid. It ain't no assassination attempt. And it ain't no reason for us to give y'all $400 million to enhance Trump's security. And don't you know they talking about passing all of these new policies to protect the president? If all of this is staged, then Trump is really doing a good job building that dictatorship he told us about. I'm just saying. Like, all of this, who's benefiting from it? Your boy getting protected like a dictator now. Like, and he may be staging all the shit. It's to the point where I read an article that said they're going to be screening more online profiles that's got government, all of this vitriol toward the establishment. So this could be more things that are staged to allow them to spy more on regular Americans that's just speaking out, telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of fishiness surrounding this.
Not get into the ballroom was shooting.
We got to talk about the fact who this shooter was in a minute too, because that's more red flags.
One floor up, the stairs leading to the ballroom, and it was just enormously loud, difficult to comprehend what was going on. And I'm sure we'll be learning a whole lot more about the suspect, what was going on, if there was a motive or whatever. But when the cops saw me only a few feet away from the shooter, they threw me to the ground and got on top of me to protect me. And
like, I'm going to just chill. I'm confused, though, because it's like maybe he's talking to CNN through the phone, but then again, who's filming him? Because normally there's a mic on the camera or the mic with the cameraman where they get the audio and video right there from him. But in this case, he's got the phone up, and that's confusing me, but it's neither here nor there.
And then after a few minutes, they picked me up and took me away to a secure room, the men's room, which was not very far away.
This was a tidbit from the New York Times, a reporter who's at the incident. I'm one of the small number of journalists traveling with the White House press pool tonight. We were in a hall just outside the ballroom when the commotion first rang out. Several things happened in quick succession. Tuxedoed agents pulled out the guns and began running toward the ballroom. White-jacketed caterers screamed and bolted for stairwells. Pandemonium reigned as top cabinet officials were evacuated. Robert Kennedy Jr. and his wife Cheryl Hines came out and were ushered into an elevator. Then Jeanine Pirro emerged. Then FBI Director Kash Patel came tearing across the hallway with two men in tow. His girlfriend was hiding in a room with another man who was holding her hand. Another man who was holding her hand. Got it. Reporters are about to be taken back into the ballroom. The show will go on, apparently. No, the show will not go on, apparently.
Yeah, they said that the shooter wrote out a manifesto, but why the hell can't we see it, man? That's right! Why don't you just put the manifesto up and out to the public, bro? Shout out to iBro friends. What cameraman keeps shooting when someone's shooting? That's right! That's right! Hey, not one from the hood. This rap video shoot is over, sir. And he might leave the camera at the video shoot, nigga.
And they canceled it. And Donald Trump's like, I wanted the show to go on, but they told me we couldn't do it. So we're going to do it in 30 days. Okay, well, what's happening in 30 days? Don't we also realize what happened yesterday as well? And by the way, Donald Trump was he was giving the game away, wasn't he? I mean, here, right after this incident taking place, and I said, where the investigation, where the reporter should be focused on is the incident. What the hell happened? But Trump immediately uses it to say the following. He goes, this isn't going to deter me from winning the war in Iran. Here, play this clip.
It doesn't happen to people that don't do anything, and it's not going to deter me from...
Like, Trump is so fucking fake. You keep staging these events on your life, and right after the shit, you pop up with your fist up like, it's not gonna stop me. I will survive. Psh, ah. And he didn't get me. It's always this success story. They tried to shoot me, but they didn't, and I won. I outsmarted the shooter again, because I'm just Trump. You know, I can wiggle my way out of a fox den every fucking time. Look at Trump, y'all. Like, they just can't shoot me, man. I mean, look, I'm just untouchable. Like, it's the third time. Bitches still ain't get me. Like, he looking like Tupac. Shot me 5 times, then Pac went away on a stretcher like this. Trump went away like, bro, this shit's so staged. Like, you pop up right after this shit every time. You ain't traumatized, unfazed. Like, it's crazy. Even after the Butler, Pennsylvania incident, Trump popped back out. There was no scar on his ear, and he was, the shit just can't faze me, man. I mean, I'm Trump. Like, fucking earshot. Come on, man. Like, what you think I am? Like, really, dude? Like, come on, dude. Like, fucking Trump, dude. Like, the bullets just bounce right off of me, nigga. Now I'm telling you, we're gonna do this shit. We're gonna make America great again. You're gonna love me. Why? Because everyone wants me dead. I mean, come on. Like, apparently I'm that guy. Oh, it bounced right off, man. Don't even worry about it. But Trump, they shooting right now. Come on, dude. Oh, it doesn't do anything. See, the wound just disappears after 10 seconds. Look, see, look.
And it's not going to deter me from winning the war in Iran. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I really don't think so, based on what we know. But we're going to continue to do a great job. That's all I can do. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
This the same man that just fell on his face running from a shooter. And he be popping up after this shit so cool, not a stain on him. Even after Trump, the only nigga I know that can get shot in his ear and be at your wedding the next day like, what's up, my man? Hey, Trump, what happened to that wound? Hey, man, I healed quickly. I healed very quickly. Very... Well, you know, I heal very quickly. But Trump, it's only been a day. Well, you know.
Thank you.
Trump, like, what the fuck? This is the fakest world. This world is fake as hell, bro.
Well, Donald, didn't you say that you already won the war in Iran, that you control the Strait of Hormuz, that American excavators are working with Iranian excavators to bring all of the nuclear dust back? Didn't you say you've already done regime change and that we don't even need to be there anymore? But you're basically doing it as a favor, right? That's what you've been saying. We all know what happened yesterday, right? Yesterday, there was supposed to be, based on what Donald Trump was saying, a meeting in Pakistan between the United States, between Witkoff and Kushner, who shouldn't be representing the U.S. at all, but set that aside for a second, and Foreign Minister Araghchi and the Iranian delegation. However, the Iranian delegation made clear that it never wanted to meet with the United States in Pakistan, that it was going to Pakistan as part of a bilateral meeting and as part of a trip, that it was
God, Jazzy Smith, you is wild for that one. Yo, Jazzy Smith said God saved Trump twice, but he didn't save Jesus even once. That's right. God, woo.
was taking to Oman, to Pakistan, and to Russia. That's what Foreign Minister Araghchi said. And then on market manipulation Friday,
God, Trump might got 9 lives. We may see that nigga. He may tomorrow. It may be 4th assassination on Trump's life, and he gonna show up not a stain on him, nigga.
Donald Trump said, we've been invited to have negotiations in Pakistan. On the Midas Touch Network, we've been saying that's not true. Donald Trump is lying. He's manipulating the market again. Foreign Minister Araghchi in Iran saying, I'm just doing a 3-country tour. I'm not meeting with the United States. We're having no negotiations until the naval blockade is lifted in the United States and they stop threatening us during negotiations and they agree to the 10-point negotiating framework. And then the Iranian foreign minister yesterday morning just left. Like he said he was going to leave Pakistan.
I want to move to the next video, but let's give a shout out to Midas Touch, man. Well, we're going to talk about this. Why was his shirt off? Right? We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about a little bit about the ethnicity of the shooter and some more stuff. Let's actually look at the shooting itself, shall we? Information man, how you doing, man? He said it's all bullshit, brother, and that's just facts. And America is starting to see this. It's a good and a bad time to be an American. The good thing is a lot of Americans are starting to question stuff we ain't been questioning. People questioning space after the Artemis missions. People questioning the validity of what's real and what's fake after this Trump shooting. And it's so good to see because the more they do, people, it don't have the same effect anymore. It's like people are starting to say, wait a minute, that do look fake. Like Citizen Man even said it earlier. He was like, man, yeah, that's definitely staged. It is a desperate time for the people in power because we waking up. And it's just interesting to see where this gonna go, man. Trump can't keep faking these because people catching on now, and it's a such thing as overdoing it, and that's what they've been doing to the point where it ain't helping them, it's hurting them now. You see what I'm saying? Right. That sound kind of fake. It really sounds like somebody banging on a garage door, but I'll play it back like that's that. But you know, hey. People still chilling. The shots are already rung out. It's like The man that shot the gun, and 3 years later, it's like somebody had to tell him, hey, motherfuckers, hey, everyone, start faking, motherfuckers. You didn't just hear the shots. Come on, everyone, start faking it. Y'all reaction time is late. And someone can say, well, maybe they're registering if what I just heard was a shot or not. Maybe they looking around like, was that gunshots type look? You know? So my thing is, if gunshots are audible, your body would respond by getting down immediately and shit. Like, to me, it's a delayed response. It's a little bit too delayed. I've been in settings where shots let off and motherfuckers start getting down. Oh, sure! And there's just chaos. But this kind of deer in the head, like, was that gunshot? Should we be ducking right now? And should we all panic right now? Oh, okay then. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna say it's a unnatural delay, because in a lot of cases you can. But what's that? You can get the little starter delay. But this was a little bit too long of a delay. It's weird of a delay. Like, let's see here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna play this a couple of times, and there's a lot of people, so I wanna examine everyone's faces, and what I wanna look for, who laughing, who giggling. Because when you've experienced at examining these kind of events and stagings, you know that a lot of times people smiling and they playing like, and you can, if you pay attention, it's like, okay, why everyone's smiling? Why is he smiling over there? And that's kind of a red flag too. So I'm gonna look through here and I'm gonna see. There's a lot of faces though, so. People don't typically smile after traumatic events like shootings. That's why I look for this kind of stuff. Now look at this dude filming on his phone. It's an active shooter situation. And look at this dude right here. Look at this dude right here. See, stuff like that be crazy to me. So they telling you to get his guns pointed. You just heard shots and you're standing up holding your phone out. Right here. He don't look, and he's got a little smile on his face, y'all. I swear, man. Let me show you. Maybe let me. It's cut out a bit. Let me see what I can do here. This dude right here got a little grin on his face. Do y'all see it? I wonder if I can blow him up. Let me try to do it. Let me try to do. So it's an active shooter situation. You smiling, filming. He got a little grin on his face like it's something to play with. Look at him. Look at this dude. So I blew him up now. Why he smiling, filming? They just told you to get the hell on the floor. Ain't you traumatized? So shots went off. The Secret Service got guns pointed at everyone's head if you standing up. And you're smiling, standing up, filming. Look at this guy. We just, we can find some more people that look out of place too, but I found him. This is like playing Where is Waldo? You get good at it when you do it a lot, because in a lot of these videos, it's always 2-3 people that's letting us know this shit fake. Because, ain't nobody gonna be doing this in a real shooting. Come on, bro. Your life on the line. You grinning, filming. Man, I'll move on from him. I ain't gonna spend but I can watch this a couple of times and find everybody that's doing suspicious stuff, but I ain't gonna do that because that may be boring to y'all. But we'll watch it again later. Let's move to something else. I got some more people videos I want to review. High impact vlogs. Let's go ahead and review this man's channel. He got a lot of good content. Had to review his.
Well, I've studied assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people, the people that do the most, the people that make the biggest impact, they're the ones that they go after. They don't go after the ones that don't do much because they like it that way.
And you hear this is so fake. You see that they keep trying to kill me, man. That mean I'm that nigga. Come on, everybody. Would they be trying to kill me if I wasn't a good person? Huh? Like, bro, why don't you just do good by Americans and quit trying to keep staging these fucking... It's a victim approach. Like, I really, really got disdain for Trump. He's a big fucking baby, a victim. They keep trying to kill me, which is why you should love me more and you should vote for me again. Even though I got inflation, and gas is high as hell, and even though I told you we wouldn't go on to war and we're at war, even though I sold everyone out to Israel, even though I'm a piece of shit that did the opposite of everything I said I'm gonna do, even though I dismantled the entire work of the civil rights movement in 1 week when he first got in office, he took away, this man set us back. This man has done so much damage to America, it's amazing. And so many money laundering operations as far as like how they are siphoning tax dollars out of us through agencies that are running scams on us, like NASA, like these people right here. Everything's a psyop. And people are starting to wake up to it. Shout out to Red Star. How can you run with a shotty, a pew-pee, and knives? Yeah, they say he had a shotgun, handguns, and knives. He had to have a bag to carry that. Listen, let me tell you something. You didn't have the guns not concealed because you would have never made it near the building with the guns visible. A shotgun, pistols, and knives, you're not putting that all over your body. So you need a bag. And you trying to get up in this building with a bag in your hand is hella suspicious, bro. If you was able to reach in your bag, pull a gun, and let the shot off at the door, that's a failure in security. It should be people well beyond the perimeter scanning for people with any kind of luggage bags trying to enter this building. We got high-profile individuals in here. I'm telling you, anybody with a book bag, a duffel bag, that's within a couple of miles of this building, they watching you. It's the president we talking about. If it was a real shooter with a real bag trying to get through, he wouldn't have made it nowhere near the building. Bro, they tight with the security. You got to, first of all, get up in the doorway with a book bag. Then you got to be able to open it up, pull a gun, and shoot it outside. So when they see you walking up with a bag, they don't address you and draw down on you and say, sir, drop the bag. They let you open it, shoot the gun, and then what? How did they wrestle you down? If you got a gun and you're a shooter, how did they disarm you? We ain't gonna talk about none of that, huh? It doesn't make sense. We just saw the video. We heard the shots. Boom, boom, boom. What happened after that? In a real life scenario, if there's a shooter near an event like this, boom, 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 shots go off. Guess what you're gonna hear? He's got a gun shooting. They gonna shoot your ass so many times. Bro, I'm telling you right now, you ain't even gotta be the president. It ain't gotta be Secret Service. If you go to any police officer, reaching in a bag, you walking up in some venue, it's some celebrity doing a show and you got a bag. You opening the bag, you shooting off shots, it's a very rare chance you're gonna live after you shot off a shot around a bunch of armed motherfucking officers. I'm telling you what I know. This ain't no damn debate. It's one thing to show them a gun and wave it around. That'll get you killed. But you let shots off. Bro, the moment you let shots off, it's going to be so many police that shoot your ass up, you're going to be like Swiss cheese, nigga. They ain't playing once you let them shots off. You're an armed shooter now. They finna point at the threat and shoot so many goddamn shots. How did they disarm you without killing you and you got guns? So you telling me the shooter shot off some shots, threw the guns away from himself and just surrendered? Because that's what had to happen. We need more explanations. Shit don't add up.
When your numbers and your popularity are in steep decline, there's nothing like a good little made-for-TV psyop to bring everybody else in line, complete with personal photographers who will record all of the action. These are just some personal observations and questions that I have about the White House Correspondents Dinner stage show, assassination attempt. And we gotta start with Carolyn Levitt, of course.
There will be some shots fired tonight in the room.
Oh God, that was funny. Soon after the dust-up, Trump posted this video.
I just can't get over this because I did security. We got an armed shooter letting shots off. My question is, see, let's go back to the video because this shit is now plaguing me. I can't move forward. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Listen, the shots just let off. At this point, every officer on site with a gun is running toward those shots right now. Right. Here go the question. When y'all get the shooter at gunpoint, does he throw the guns down and surrender? Because if he don't, why didn't we hear more shots? It should have been a shootout because if a man just let shots off, he must have shot that shit and threw the guns and held his hands up. Because you're not holding no gun in your hand after shooting shots off and the officer just gonna say, hey man, what are you doing? They ain't talking, my nigga. Soon as they see you, they shooting you. These are facts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You just let some shots off with a gun in this near this premises. They ain't coming to talk to you, nigga. They coming with their guns out with one in the top. And when they see the man who holding the gun, that's your ass. So my thing is, he couldn't have been holding no gun when they approached him. Because ain't no way you making it out of this alive, nigga. A black man shooting shots at an event like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. It's a lot of holes in this thing, man.
Video to his Truth Social account. and questions that I have about the White House Correspondents Dinner stage show, assassination attempt. And we gotta start with Carolyn Levitt, of course.
There will be some shots fired tonight in the room.
Oh God, that was funny. Soon after the dust up, Trump posted this video to his Truth Social account.
He looked like he checked it twice.
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this there?
Very cool,
He's still yours.
Shall I post it as soon as he passed down that?
18, go for
Now, maybe this is just me, but why did Abraham Zapruder's Bell & Howell Zoomatic camera have better clarity and resolution in 1963 than the Washington Hilton cameras in 2026?
Come on now, the Washington, y'all rich as fuck, and this is what y'all protecting your life with. And what did I tell y'all about the government? I said whenever the government want to give y'all some psyop shit, it's always gonna be blurred, grainy, black and white footage. They do the same thing with the UFO shit. They be like, we captured a UFO, and then they give you a blurred ass black and white photo with a little blob dot right there and say, and you like, what a UFO? You see this little furry, bluzzy little booger little dot right there like that.
Flock Safety's license plate readers can take a high-resolution, crystal clear picture of your face and your plate at 70, 80 miles per hour and feed it to law enforcement in real time. And this is all we get from the actions of the President of the United States would-be assassin. But don't worry, Tammy Faye Baker, Erica No Tears Kirk was there.
Look at her damn face. You know when somebody fake crying because they have this little, I hate this face right here, man. Everyone know that this face right here is the fakest cry face ever. First thing they do, that ugly ass lip, the lip. Everybody do that, man. Look. Oh my God, this is cringe. No tears. No sniffling in the sinus. Nose part. You didn't do none of this when Charlie Kirk died. You showed up with them weird ass because he was a warrior. And Charlie, he wouldn't have wanted any of this. You was this woman's weird. How you got more emotions for muffled shots happening outside a ballroom than your husband, right? Getting his birthday cake cut. This is crazy.
To contribute her performance to the show.
I just want to go find
Why did Erica seem more distraught about the sound of gunshots at a White House correspondent dinner than she was after the assassination of her own husband? The world's happiest widow never looked so distraught and emotional. But you gotta give her credit, because in the absence of pyrotechnics and tight leather pants,
everybody know that's the fake crying face.
She played her part fairly well.
She
I
did.
still didn't see any tears, but it was an okay performance, don't you think? And as expected, soon after the performance, the assassination attempt, well-known social media influencers took to the internet to express how badly we need a White House ballroom. If we had the White House ballroom, none of this would have happened.
Yo, people are so fucking stupid.
Andrew Colvett said, "This is why President Trump needs to build the White House ballroom."
Oh my God.
Libs of TikTok, "This is why we need Trump's ballroom." Jack Posobiec, "Thank God President Trump is building a ballroom at the White House." Cernovich, the Democrat judges who stopped the construction of the White House ballroom, did so to enable an assassination of Trump, which almost happened tonight. John Roberts needs to get those thugs into order. Everyone sees what they're trying to do.
This is
Tom Fitton
fucking
wrote,
crazy.
tonight is one more reason for the new White House Trump ballroom. And wokeness. Now you know why the left is suing to block Trump's privately funded White House ballroom. Wall Street Mav, we need the White House ballroom.
We already see all these videos where every news reporter be repeating the same script. It's several videos online you can look up. All of the news reporters, the same script, verbatim or similar. Same thing here. These are Trump's puppets.
Megan McCain, I don't want to hear one more effing criticism of Trump's new ballroom at the White House. Sean Ferris.
I don't even want to hear the word ballroom no more because to me it just sounds like a room with a bunch of white dudes in it. You feel me? A ballroom, sausage party.
Would be nice if the White House had its own ballroom, huh? Nick Adams, build the White House ballroom now.
Shout out to Sally McDermott. Much love to the sister Sally. Appreciate you, Sally. Yeah, these dudes need to build that ballroom.
Tara Bull, now you know why they don't want Trump to build a ballroom in the White House. Yeah, because every normal, hardworking, suffering American wants their money going toward protecting parasitic, pedophilic, political puppet presidents who are destroying their lives and enriching banksters and corporate elitists.
So yeah, let's give Trump $500 million of American money. Because it is staged, and this shit's fake as hell. Even the shooter had a smile on his face when they had him on the ground. Can't make this stuff up. Let's pull up the shooter photo. Look at the shooter. Look at this little grin he got. Look at here. See that? How y'all get him like that if he was armed? Who disarmed him? You ain't gonna explain the disarming process? I'm gonna tell you something. Any agent, police officer, security dude on scene who was able to subdue this man, they will be asking them a lot of questions in the media. This ain't normal. Because when they would have the chief of some, because most of the time security companies have a spokesperson like the police, and they will explain to you the courageous act every step by step what the officer did to subdue the man and the officer's name and what they're going to do, you know, just so people can praise the officer. That these are things that these agents look forward to, and it ain't no top secret stuff. It ain't nothing. We just saying, you know, we don't hear a lot from the people that subdued them. We see them here. You would think they would interview the chief of Secret Service. Like, so what happened? Like, tell us, you know, that seems normal, but let me play the video.
This. Protect our parasite. Protect our parasite. And then there was the pathetic White House press corps softball machine, which took place immediately after the distraction event. I'm sorry, the assassination attempt. And the first stupid propagandized question comes from Fox's Peter Doocy. Why do you think this keeps happening to you? In other
because we need a ballroom. We need some more American tax dollars. Throwing them the alley-oop.
In other words, why do you think all these bad people want you dead?
Assailant assembled his weapon somewhere on site at the hotel. What do you think about that? And I ask respectfully, why do you think this keeps happening to you?
Well,
what happened to Trump? Because according to reports, the shooter shot his gun outside the hotel. You know how far away that was from where they was having a dinner at? It's a reach to this is crazy, bro.
You know, I've studied assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people.
I've studied assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people, those are the ones that they keep it, bro. The most impactful people, those are the ones where everybody around you, most of the people got good stuff to say about you. If you're making a positive impact on Americans, you wouldn't be losing all your main supporters. This man is so desperate for credibility. This is his attempt to regain credibility. And it's so obvious and predictable at this point. Here go Trump again with another fake shooting. And he come right back out letting us know it's fake. Like, well, it's because I'm doing good things. You see, he tried to kill me. Like, bro, you're so obvious. You should just shut up after the shit and let people speculate that shit themselves. That's right! Because at this point, it's so obvious what Trump is doing. And we ain't buying it, man. Salutes to the people.
The people that do the most, you take a look at the people, Abraham Lincoln, I mean, you go through the people that have gone through this where they got them. But
you comparing yourself to presidents where in these situations, somebody wanted Abraham Lincoln dead, they planned on it, and guess what? They executed the plan, and guess what happened to Abraham Lincoln? He ain't here no more. Same thing with JFK. Somebody wanted him dead, they plotted, planned, executed it, he's gone. Same thing happened with MLK. Trump can't compare himself to them men. It's crazy that he would do that because all of those dudes were unlucky. They died the first time that the shooter took an attempt. Trump is very lucky. He's escaped death 3 times. And he's comparing himself to people that died the first time, wasn't no hope for him. Look at JFK. Like, that's so stupid. It's like apples to oranges. You're not one of them. You're not one of them, bro. Your shit seem fishy. Because normally when other people want a president dead, they don't get 3 shots, 4 shots. And it makes us question, what's up with your security, man? How people keep getting this close to killing you, and then they are smart enough to breach security, get guns undetected, right? But dumb enough every time to not hit their target. And I keep telling y'all, it is harder to get near your target than it is to hit them. Once you are able to aim a gun at Trump and pull the trigger, he shouldn't be here. So you shot him in the ear. You know how lucky that is? And then the ear was healed the next day with no scar. It was healed 3 days after that, the next week rather. The bandages was gone after a few days. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. This is the fucking most Hollywood presidential campaign I've ever seen. Like, the first actor becomes president, and we see an influx of staged events where, just like a Hollywood movie, what happens in Hollywood movies, the primary character always comes near death, but you never kill him. Every movie you watch got the same script. The hero of the movie, the main character of the movie, whatever hunting them or trying to get them, it beats the shit out of them, it breaks their leg, it may snap a limb off, but in the end, they come out on top every time, though, don't it? Right? That's how movies go. And if you look at Trump's whole legacy, it plays out like a Hollywood fucking movie. Like, damn, bro, you keep having these close calls to death. Like, this is like a movie. It don't happen that way in reality. Life ain't no damn movie. When people want you dead and they actually have the opportunity to do it, people don't normally walk out of that. He's bringing up Abraham Lincoln, JFK. Yeah, you bringing up real situations. Or what we think is where I can't really say nothing's real. This world is a stage. But you bringing up situations that lines up with what we see in reality when someone really want people dead and they putting the time to plan it to where they're tricky enough to get the weapons past your security. Just like the Butler PA situation, Trump shouldn't be alive right now, man. It ain't a miracle. It's a staged event. This don't happen in real life. Because you gotta put yourself in the shooter position. Some of you can't do that. You never really dealt with guns, but when you looking down your sights and you see your goddamn target, that man's done. You already dead. I got your head in my sight. You know what a shooter will have to do to hit you in the ear? They will have to intentionally aim for your little ear and zoom in on it. Ain't no sniper, right? Your head big as hell in my target. Like, it fills up my whole scope. How am I hitting your little ear and missing your whole face right here? If I'm a shooter and I want you gone, how am I even over here on the side of your head in my sight? See, when you think of this from a shooter perspective, shooting someone in the ear is specific and selective. You got to move your gun over there. In other words, you don't try to hit a person in the head and, oh, I got him in the ear. That don't happen. Your head is a big ass target. I can, like, you this is crazy because in order for me to hit your ear, I got to be shooting at your head from a side view. And at that point, the bullet gonna go through your ear and through your brain. Me hitting your ear while I'm looking you face on would mean I gotta aim away from your nose, away from your forehead, away. Look at all this space. You got a big forehead I'm looking at. I can go even with your mouth. Boom, get him in the mouth. Boom, why not just hit him in the nose? Boom. How you over here with his ears if you a sniper? You literally gotta move your sights away from all this good real estate like the nose, the forehead, the cheeks, and select this little piece of skin hanging. Shooters don't do that. Actors do that. And I don't even think it was a real bullet. Could have been a blank and a blood packet because they dropped Trump down on the ground right after the shots and he came up later with blood. That's what they do in wrestling. They hit the nigga when he go down. That's when he slipped the blood pack on and he come back up bleeding.
The people that do the most, the people that make the biggest impact, they're the ones that they go after. They don't go after the ones that don't do much because they like it that way. And when you look at the people that have either, whether it was an attempt.
So somebody, Trump out here making an impact, he's helping American people, and I'm an American, so I gotta kill him. Does that make sense? If Trump is making America great again, helping Americans, why would that piss off an American to go harm Trump? Well, it's because I'm making an impact. Like, your narrative on why is crazy. It don't, it's like, all of this is staged so Trump can get more glory. It's because I'm that nigga. I'm the shit, man. Look, everyone keeps trying to shoot me, but they can't succeed. The bullets just bounce off of my chest, you know. You know, you can't touch this, you know. If you're feeling like a pimp, you know, go on, brush your shoulders off, you know. Trump is a pimp too, you know. Get that dirt off your shoulder. I mean, hey, snipers can't fuck with me. They come short every time. My ops can't get me. They keep trying to catch me. He just like these rappers. Trump showing up the next day on the video. Yeah, man, I seen y'all niggas just let your shots off, but ain't a stain on my clothes, nigga. Trump is that nigga, like, yeah, man, they trying to take a nigga out because I'm that nigga, man. I'm out here making impacts, man. Everywhere you look, they trying to kill me. Pop, 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 see, look at there. The problem is they can't shoot worth shit and they just keep missing, man. These are just some dumb people. It's like Trump got the dumbest assassinators. Trump, out of all the presidents that get assassinated and all the people that get assassinated, they assassination take place in one event, one day, and they gone. Trump's assassinators are the dumbest motherfuckers on earth. And it's so lucky for him that, damn, Trump, you're a rare president, man. Because you're a president that a lot of people want to assassinate, but you keep attracting low IQ assassins, my nigga. Like, what's up with that? Why all of your assassins clumsy and dumb as hell? But everyone else get assassinated. It's a cold, clean cut hitman job. Look at MLK. He ain't even a president, and they sent a very high IQ assassin for him. They keep sending the dumbasses for Trump, man, and Trump sucking it up like, yeah, man, my assassins, you know, they can't shoot right. You know, they do dumb shit. You know, I don't know how they keep getting caught, but, you know, I keep coming out on top every time, man. Look at this orange arm here, man. I just, you know, you can't touch this, you know, you can't fuck with me, man, you know. Well, Trump, how did you heal so fast? Well, you know, I healed quickly.
Attempt or a successful attempt, they're very impactful people. Just take a look at the names there, the big names. And I hate to say I'm honored by that, but I've done a lot. We've done a lot. We've taken this country, and we were a laughing stock for years, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've changed this country.
And we're hot, man. Like, we're the hottest motherfuckers on the block. That's why they keep trying to shoot your boy, man. Everywhere I go, you know, everywhere I go, shots fired, you know. Shooters are here to shoot orange, man, but you know they can't get me. You know, they can't get me. You know, and I healed quickly, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I'm that nigga. We're the hottest damn country in the world. Get my new album when it drops. Make sure you get my new album when it drops.
And there are a lot of people that are not happy about that. So I think that's the answer, Peter.
Like, what kind of, you know, we're the hottest people on the block, and, you know, a lot of people just not happy about that. So, you know, they want to shoot your boy. They want me dead. But, you know, problem is, they're stupid as fuck. They're clumsy, and they forget I healed quickly.
After Butler, your team for a while rethought outdoor events.
Yeah.
Do you think that you now need to rethink
No.
indoor?
Well, but then you just don't do events. No, I can't do that. I have to. It is what it is. We have to do it. The room was.
I know damn what, but he may be the first president in the world to ever say it is what it is. Trump now, nigga, you a drill rapper. Trump the first drill rapper we got. Y'all just don't see that shit because he talk like a white boy. But this the same shit the drill rappers do. Yeah, man, they just tried to shoot you, boy. But I'm back out here spending money, back on the block. Look, ain't a stain on me. You know we the hottest motherfuckers. That's why they want your boy dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm making these niggas mad out here. You know, Trump doing this, it's literally the exact same shit. Trump said, you know, I healed quickly, you know, we're the hottest country right now, and it's making a lot of people mad. You know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it's gonna be. I mean, you know, I just can't help it, man, that I'm that nigga. I'm just saying, you know, like.
Very, very secure. You know, he charged from 50 yards away, so he was very far away from the room.
And what did you think when you saw the video of how fast he was running?
He was moving. He was.
And Trump got a criminal history too. Like, I see why criminals like Trump, but that ain't good for Trump though.
It's really moving, and the reaction time was great. Boy, those guys, they had.
I ain't shunning a nigga with a criminal background because I'm not no damn saint. So I don't want to be up here being no hypocrite.
Their guns drawn Literally, by the time he was there, they were shooting.
That's right.
I thought they were very impressive. And if I didn't, I'd let you know. I'm not going to be. I would not stand for that. No, I thought they were very impressive.
Thank you, President Trump, and thank you for updating us on the suspect earlier. Were you aware of any threats? Was your team aware of any threats beforehand? And do you believe you were the target of this tonight?
I guess.
Of course you gon'. Trump really want to say, bitch, you can't be serious. Am I the target? Get her the fuck out of here. Am I the target? Like, what the... Fuck this dumb cunt. That's what Trump really... Trump, you only want to say, fuck you mean, am I the target? Fuck you mean, I just told you I'm the hottest motherfucker out right now. I mean, who else do they want dead? I mean, who else, what the fuck do you think? I mean...
For updating us on the suspect earlier. Were you aware of any threats? Was your team aware of any threats beforehand? And do you believe you were the target of this tonight?
I guess. I mean, these people they're crazy. They're crazy, and you never know. He was very far away from me. He had to go through a lot. We had resources all over. We had resources sitting at tables, literally. And
like, bro, just say that Trump is such, bro, resources. Really, resources. But if it was a rapper, yeah, them niggas can't fuck with me. I had goons everywhere. I had shooters on the roof. I had shooters in the closet, shooters in the manhole, sewer hole. Yeah, that's how to rap. But Trump, yeah, we had resources at the table. Yeah, we had resources up there behind those curtains that you didn't see. Yet one of the waiters, she was actually a resource, We had resources up on the roof and a few resources under the ground. We were fully resourced and prepared, just in case. And, oh, did I mention we had resources embedded inside the walls? We just had resources,
In disguise, sitting, maybe we had resources all over. We had resources sitting at tables, literally in disguise, sitting maybe at your table. Who knows? But we had...
Who knows? But I got people everywhere, bitch. You just don't know now. Who knows? Maybe you yourself may be a resource. I mean, they wouldn't know. How? Do you know people? Is she one of my shooters? How? We wouldn't tell you now, would we, huh? Who knows? Your mother might be a resource, right? Your children? One of them could be a resource. Like, did Trump really? And you said it is what it is in an interview. This is fucking funny.
Thank you for updating us on the suspect earlier. Were you?
Yeah, we had resources everywhere,
Aware of any threats? Was your team aware of any threats beforehand? And do you believe you were the target of this tonight? Oh my God!
I guess. I mean, these people they're crazy. They're crazy, and you never know. He was very far away from me. He had to go through a lot. We had resources all over. We had resources sitting at tables, literally in disguise, sitting maybe at your table. Who knows? But we had people all over.
We had resources. Who knows? And then you saw how he linked in with that shit. Like, who knows? Maybe at your table. We'll never know. Who knows? You never know. You just have to find out. Follow me. Looking at.
We had resources all over. We had resources sitting at tables, literally in disguise, sitting maybe at your table. Who knows? But we had people all over the room, so he had a long way to go. That was really a first line of defense, and they got him. And they really, they acted incredibly. No, there was no notification. We had no idea. Go ahead, Kevin.
Do you have any political motivations from this?
Well, you never know. Now, we'll be able to tell you that maybe by tomorrow or the next day. He's in custody, and They're asking him a lot of questions. I guess they're going over, Todd, and they're already at his apartment. He lives in California.
Yes, sir.
And they're over there, so they'll be able to tell you. Thank you, Caitlin.
And watch, I'm telling you how this stuff gonna go. They're gonna bring out a whole bunch of propaganda about the shooter that they want to target. They're gonna go through his stuff and say, yeah, we found out that he was watching a lot of content that was anti-government, anti-establishment, and this is literally gonna boil over to, we need to watch Americans more. We need to surveil regular Americans now every day. See what you're posting, see what you're saying, because this is how it always go. Drop a one if you know. It's so predictable, man.
President Trump, did the suspect say anything, or was he wearing anything that would allege some type of motive here?
No, I mean, he was a guy who looked pretty evil when he was down. You know, they had him down. He was fighting hard. He was, in my opinion, a sick person. Who would do that but a sick person? But I think you're going to find everything about him. No reason to talk about it now, but
you're going to find everything about him. We ain't going to talk about it now, but trust me, they're going to later come back with a profile of the shooter, and it's going to match the regular internet conspiracy theory that's questioning shit. I'm telling you. Watch.
Tomorrow at this time, long before this time, you're going to know a lot of things about him. They seem to think he was a lone wolf, and I feel that too.
Are you concerned about U.S. Secret Service protection ability? We saw several of the detailees take minutes to be escorted out of the room.
No, they acted very quickly. No, I was very impressed by Secret Service. I mean, I'm the one, and Mark Wayne, you would agree with that, I think.
Absolutely.
I'm the one that would complain. You don't have to complain for me. I would be complaining. I'd be up here right now saying they didn't do their job. Oh, believe me, because, you know, it's my life, and I want to live because I want to make this country great. That's why I want to.
But here go the thing. You don't want to blame Secret Service, but you blaming them when you say we need to spend more on my security. My thing is this right here, what's crazy, right? This a red flag. It's a red flag. Because what I'm doing, I'm telling y'all, give me some more money to help protect myself. But the people that's currently protecting me, they doing everything right. They succeeding. They ain't letting nothing happen to me. Now, does that make sense to y'all? Give me $400 million so y'all can help protect my life. And when we say, well, what's wrong with your current protection? Oh, nothing. You got, even like the problem Trump in, you're trying to launder money. This is a way, this ballroom is a money laundering thing, if you ask me. Right? Because my whole thing is, you want us to pay you for more security while saying the security I got is adequate. You don't want to fire people in your security, throw them under the bus, because they helping you stage the shit. You can't make it like, well, they are failing at their jobs. Because y'all all in on it. And don't no one man want to be the face of the guy that's, he the reason why Trump keep getting shot at, y'all. Who gonna take that man job? No one. Trump got some fanatic fans. They'll do something to that guy. You do not want to be the face of, I'm the inadequate security guy for Trump that almost keep getting his life taken. Hell no, you don't want to be that guy. Nobody want to be. Shout out to Stacy Galore. You ain't gonna get nobody that's gonna take that scapegoat, that throw under the bus job, and you don't really need them anyway. As of 2026, the average salary for a Secret Service special agent typically ranges from $75,000 to $130,000 annually. Not bad to be an actor.
Want to live. But when you're impactful, they go after you. When you're not impactful, they leave you alone. Okay, a couple of more. Go.
This is
Go ahead,
crazy.
please.
Is there any indication that this shooting could have been linked to the war in Iran?
I don't think so, but you never know. We're going to know a lot. We have the best people in the world working on it, and we're going to know a lot.
All right, that's enough for right now. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah.
What do you think? Was this a legitimate?
Yeah, it seems bull crap. It seems. Now I want to play. What we're going to do, we're going to play the old shooting like I told you. The one from Butler, PA. And you're going to see that this was staged. Hold on. You're going to see how staged it was at one point. With one little part I saw in here, I'm going to play for y'all. Where's this story at? Oh, here it go. Fast forward. Here it go right here.
Strange. Okay, now the last one. Number 5 is the photographers. Someone shepherding the photographers to just the right location. Now, normally when I see something like that, I go, really? Okay, I mean, are you sure? And there's an element of that here with the flag, which I'll tell you about. But we're gonna show you F7, the next video, because to me, this was also, I mean, this is number 5, guys, of incredibly strange things that happened. So let's watch. Okay, so this is the shoot. Now you see that guy on that just crossed your screen on the lower level. He crosses after the shooting. He's not panicking and running away. He was very calm earlier in the video. There's a long video, and he went to go get something. Now oh, look at that. He went to go get photographers. There he is again. You see, crouching down. And he's shepherding the photographers, and now you're about to see a second person that'll also come in to shepherd the photographers for just the right shot.
Yeah.
So as soon as what happened was,
and I was always telling myself, like, that famous photo of Trump with the blood on his face, with his fists up, like, who shot that in the heat of the moment? And how is Trump smiling after just getting shot at? Dog, like, what is up with everyone smiling during traumatic situations? It is a fucking staged operation, dog. It's not real, y'all. History is being forged in front of us, man.
It's like the shooting.
Like someone just grazed you on the ear with a bullet, and the first thing you do is like this. Bro, you just got shot damn near in the head and you're smiling, throwing up a fist. Yeah, bro, come on.
Happened. He was just the calmest man, and there he is. Look, and here comes another woman now. Bring the
and the cameraman right there to capture it when you do it at the right moment. They ain't scared of their life. There's literally a shooting just took place, and they're worrying about getting the right shot. Did this look real to y'all? But the Trump supporters will ignore all that and keep supporting them. Let's take this back without my commentary. Let's take it back.
And there's an element of that here with the flag, which I'll tell you about. But we're gonna show you F7, the next video, because to me, this was also, I mean, this is number 5, guys, of incredibly strange things that happened. So let's watch. Okay, so this is the shoot. Now you see that guy on that just crossed your screen on the lower level. He crosses after the shooting. He's not panicking and running away. He was very calm earlier in the video. There's a long video, and he went to go get something. Now oh, look at that. He went to go get photographers. There he is again. You see, crouching down, and he's shepherding the photographers, and now you're about to see a second person that'll also come in to shepherd the photographers for just the right shot. So as soon as what happened was like the shooting happened, he was just the calmest man, and there he is. Look, and here comes another woman now. Bring the photographers here. We need the exact picture, and it looks incredibly choreographed.
Right.
Okay, but how do they know to choreograph it?
Yes.
In the middle of a shooting,
I'd be out of there.
Is your first reaction, oh, let me go get the photographers,
right,
and let me bring them to just the right location where they're going to be able to take a shot of the flag as well, and Trump holding up his fist. And I'm not at all worried about my life. And remember, guys, come here. No, not there, right here, just like we planned it. What is that? Now, some people have a theory about how the flag was lowered. I don't know if the flag was lowered, okay? I don't know, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but that's not the point. The point is, those guys that shepherded the photographers to just the right location seemed like they had a plan, right? So you can say, hey, I dismissed this one or I dismissed that. You dismiss all 5 of those incredibly strange pieces of evidence, and you've been brainwashed.
People are brainwashed in denial.